Hey YouTube, I am back with another video, and Radical Reggie called me out to do my top 10 greatest games of all time, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm also going to be calling out X, so X, we got to get yours, buddy. Alright, so number 10, Halo 2. Halo has been one of my favorite games of all time, man. I love anything that has to do with space travel, fighting, war, like Star Trek, Star Wars, all of that stuff, man. I love anything that has to do with space, man. And Halo fit my need, man. And it was definitely one of the greatest experiences I had on the Xbox, playing with friends, System Link. I will always love Halo 2, the Halo franchise. Bungie did a great job, and 343 is stepping up to the plate. All right, coming in at number 9, the super classic Super Mario Brothers 3. It's one of my favorite games, man. I loved Mario Brothers 1. When Mario Brothers 2 came out, I didn't really care for Mario Brothers 2. It was a departure from what they were doing in Mario Brothers 1, and it was just too different, man. So I didn't really gravitate towards it. But we come to find out that that wasn't the true successor to the Mario Brothers game. It was something totally different. It was a reskinned version of a game that came out in Japan. So I think maybe they were in a rush to get that game out, and they didn't, have enough time. I think Super Mario Brothers 3 is what they really wanted to do, and they end up doing it with Super Mario Brothers 3, which is a fantastic game, man. When Mario got that leaf and he turned into the raccoon and he could fly, man, I was like, yo, this is fire, man. So I love that little feature that they had in the game. And this game will definitely go down in history for me, man. I can put it in at any point in time and play the game and enjoy it from beginning to end. There's not many games like that I actually play where I can enjoy it from beginning to end. But Super Mario Brothers 3, definitely in my top 10 all-time greatest games. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Coming in at number 8, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. I have great memories of this game. I love this game still to this day. I'll put it in and play it as much as I can. I remember when I was younger, me and friends played this game so much that we actually broke the cartridge. All we had was the RAM cart, and we were putting that down in the Super Nintendo, still playing it. And we had paper clips holding the doors open so it wouldn't ruin the little cartridge that we had left. We played that game every day, man. We would get together and play this game. Such a great game. I think that the arcade experience was amazing, and this was the closest that we got to an arcade experience at home. Although the arcade version had 4 players and at home only had 2, it was still great, because the original Ninja Turtles arcade game that came to NES, it wasn't even close to the arcade, man. It was fun, but it wasn't even close. This was the closest that we had on the Super Nintendo to an arcade perfect game. Still to this day, the game feels great, plays great, and looks great. So if you've never played it, I highly suggest that you play this game. We do have a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that's going to be coming out, I think this month, actually, here in March. So I'm really looking forward to that game. Let me know what you think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Was it one of your favorite games? Let me know down in the comment section.
Pizza time.
Coming in at number 7. Oh man, this game, I have so many memories about this game, man. The Dreamcast and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The reason I have so many memories is because when I was in college at Bowling Green, I got my first credit card from Sears. And I went into the Sears department store and bought a Dreamcast, VMU, and games and everything, man. And then I ended up getting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 later on. And we played this game every single day in the dorms. And then when I came home, me and my brother was playing it. It had our favorite characters from Marvel and from Street Fighter. My combo was Ryu, and then I would pick Captain America, which is my favorite Marvel character of all time. Then I would pick either Cyclops or Wolverine. And dude, I would dust people with those characters, man. Still to this day, I play this game frequently. They brought it out on other consoles. You got it on PlayStation, then you got it on Xbox, and then you got it on 360 with the DLC download from the Xbox Arcade. So they brought it out many times, but I still personally feel that the best version of it outside of the arcade was done on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast version was perfect, man. There was literally nothing wrong with that game. Games that came after that, you know, you had some issues with it, but the Dreamcast version is definitely hands down my favorite, and it's definitely in my top 10 of all-time games. I'll pick this up and I'll play it all the time, anytime actually. Let me know what you guys think. Coming in at number 6, Resident Evil. How could you not have Resident Evil in your top 10 favorite games of all time? It's an iconic game, amazing game, and the reason why I'm a PlayStation fan to this day. One of my really good friends at the time, his name was Jason. He had a PlayStation. I was still playing like N64 and stuff like that. I hadn't moved over to the PlayStation yet. So one day he was like, hey, I want to go pick up this new game. So I was like, all right, cool. So we ran up to the mall. The mall was called Randall Park Mall, and he got the game from Babbage's. I didn't know anything about Resident Evil at the time, but I'm like, all right, we'll see what it's about. So he bought the game, found out I was rated, like a mature rated game. So get back to his house, he pops it in. I'm sitting here watching this game, man. I am just like enthralled with this game, man.
Stop it.
From like 11 o'clock in the afternoon to like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm watching him play this game. And I was like, yo, I have to get a PlayStation. I have to play this game. So Resident Evil, still to this day, one of my favorite games of all time. Resident Evil 2 Remake is awesome. Resident Evil 3 Remake is awesome. And I know they did the director's cut of Resident Evil 1, and then they did an HD remake. But I still wish and hope that they would go back and give the love that they did to Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 to Resident Evil 1. Because this game got me on the PlayStation. I absolutely love this game, and still to this day, I play it quite frequently. I have it on my Sega Saturn. I have it on PS1. I have it on the HD version on my Xbox. So I still play this game quite frequently. It's a phenomenal game. Absolutely love this game. Resident Evil.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Coming in at number 5, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. An absolutely amazing game, amazing story. I played this on Game Boy. I own it on Game Boy. I played it on the Switch recently in the last couple of years. I own it on the Switch, and it's still stunning to this day. It's actually even better on the Switch than it was back then because of how it looks and how it plays. They did an absolutely amazing job on remastering this game on the Switch. I highly suggest it. If you have a Switch, please buy this game. You'll really, really, really love it. If you don't have a Switch, when you get a chance, play it on the Switch. It's amazing. The Game Boy version is still amazing to this day, but the best way to play it right now is on the Nintendo Switch, and you definitely won't feel bad about buying it or playing it on the Nintendo Switch. The game is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it. Coming in at number 4, Mortal Kombat 2. Hands down, my favorite fighting game of all time. I love this game at the arcade. I used to go to Geauga Lake here in Ohio and play Mortal Kombat. I have my quarters lined up on the screen, and I'm playing Mortal Kombat as long as I can. I'm a beast with Melina. I love working with Scorpion. Scorpion's a great character to play with, but Melina is definitely one of my favorite characters of all time. I remember one of my good friends, Anthony, was definitely frustrated because I was spam the teleport kick with Melina all the time, man. Hey, whatever it takes to win, right? So that's what I would do. But I love Mortal Kombat in the arcade. And then when it came home, the best version to play it was on the Super Nintendo. The Genesis, it was not perfect. It was not as good. But if you want to play the best version, it was on the Super Nintendo. Now, I thought that the 32X was going to be the better version because the 32X was so strong. You had the 32-bit or whatnot, but still, Super Nintendo was the best version to play Mortal Kombat 2, and that's why it's in my top 10. Definitely get a chance to play it on that system. I mean, there's probably better ways to play it now with the addition of MAME and stuff like that, but still, I'll pick up a Super Nintendo controller and play Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo at any point in time. I still own my original cart, and I love the game, man. Let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite fighting game? And I can't wait to see some of you guys' comments in the comment section. Let me know what your top 10 is. I'm very interested in seeing what you guys like to play. Coming in at number 3, The Messenger. The Messenger is like, it's a love letter to like the age of Ninja Gaiden. They even talk about Ninja Gaiden in this game, but this game is even better. You have the great play style like a Ninja Gaiden game with the hard gameplay or whatnot, but you have an amazing story, and the game is just hands down. It was done with passion. It's an amazing game. Get it, no matter what. And that's why I put either on PC, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. It doesn't matter. Wherever you get it, this is a great experience, great game. They did an amazing job with this game, man. So I'm hoping that we may get a part 2, excuse me. This is part 1. Maybe we'll get a part 2 of this game or something added on. They did do a little bit of DLC, which I beat that too, and that was fantastic. But The Messenger, if you have not played it, it's an amazing game. You can get it on the PC for relatively cheap, for about $4 or $5. You can get it on the Xbox or PlayStation for $19 digital. But if you want a physical copy, it is going to cost you. Physical copies, are very limited. They didn't do many of them, and right now they're going for like $250 or higher for a physical copy of the game. I did pony up and buy it for the PS4 physical because I love the game that much, but I highly recommend it. Just invest in a digital copy if you want to play it. But I feel like if you play it digitally, you're going to want to have it in your collection, and you'll end up spending the money to get a physical copy of it. Great game, man. Highly suggest the Messenger. Let me know what you guys think down. Did you play the game, and what do you think about it? Coming in at number 2, Streets of Rage 2. I love Streets of Rage, man. That from the music to the atmosphere, everything. For me, being an 80s kid, everything about this game just reminds me of the 80s. All the nostalgia, the lights, everything, man. It's just my style of game. It just reminds me of like a Van Damme, Steven Seagal movie back in the day. Jackie Chan. All of those type of movies back in the day in a video game, and I just love it. You see me playing here with Skates. That was one of my favorite characters on Streets of Rage 2, and I just can't say anything bad about this game. I like part 1. I love Streets of Rage 2. I didn't really like Streets of Rage 3 very much, but then when they did Streets of Rage 4, they just nailed it with Streets of Rage 4. It was like a love letter to the Streets of Rage franchise, man. So hopefully they'll do something else with it, maybe some more DLC, or even bring out another game. I think this franchise has a lot more to give to current generation and going forward, man. This game is an amazing game. Streets of Rage 2, hands down, one of my favorite games. And number 1, Super Punch-Out. I can't say nothing bad about this game, man. I play this game frequently, even to this day. Back in the day, me and my youngest brother would compete in this game, going back and forth, seeing who could win, get the highest, beat the person the fastest, get higher in the rankings. I absolutely love this game. I can just about beat every character in this game under 30 seconds, man. So hands down, number 1 favorite game of all time. I'll play this anytime, pick it up anytime. I play it on the Switch, I play it on my PC, play it on my phone, play it on every console I can play this game on, but I will always go back to Super Punch-Out, man. This is my hands down number 1 favorite game of all time. Let me know what you guys think about Super Punch-Out. Did you play it? Did you love it? I would love to hear what you think about it, man. But hands down, my number 1 amongst any game. I will go back to this game all the time and play this game. So that is my top 10 games of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the selection and the gameplay footage that I put down for you. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about it. I really do appreciate you guys coming over and checking out the video. If you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit the like button. I would really appreciate that, so other people will be able to get to see the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout! Pizza cake.